Good morning. It is a very beautiful Saturday morning here at the homestead. This is Jessica, also known as Hawk Woman Rising. I've been feeling kind of stuck here lately in my spiritual path. I've been kind of in this surrender stage where I'm just kind of letting things go with the flow, and I don't feel like I'm spiritually seeking anything. I just kind of feel like I'm spiritually just here, just being, and I guess I'm pretty content with that because that's where I've been for a little while now. But I wanted to do this spread. It's off of Eclectic Tarot. They have forums. There's wonderful, wonderful forums. Let me see if I can click over here real quick. I know I have the screenshot on run, but this is just an example from the Eclectic Tarot forums of the different card spreads that you can do. I mean, there's literally hundreds of spreads, so it's a pretty amazing site if you do tarot. I highly recommend going there and finding a good spread. So anyways, back to my reading. So I decided to do this next spiritual step spread, and to kind of give me an idea of where my path is kind of heading next and what to expect. And so let me move down here. And alright, so let's start with the very top card. I know it's kind of a little hard to see, the lighting was awful, but this is the Three of Vessels. On the card it has 3 herons, there are over 3 chalices, and the Three of Vessels represents joy. And this card always reminds me of a celebration among like family, the welcoming of new life or good fortune. So this is a really good card because this is pretty much where I want to be. I'm glad to be in joy as my next step on my path because so anyways, I feel like this is a really good aim towards my next step, because this is really what I'm wanting to achieve, is joy within my family, joy within my friends, within my circle, joy within the coming of new fortune. So I'm very excited with this card. The next card is what is being of hindrance and what is my opposing goal. This is the Blasted Oak card, which in regular, I don't want to say regular tarot, but in classic tarot, the Blasted Oak is actually a combination between the Hanged Man and the Tower. So to me, this is the Tower card in my deck. And so what is a hindrance to me is basically the destruction of my beliefs. And in the book it talks about, shifting, and sometimes it can be traumatic, which can leave you stunned and confused. But what sent you falling to the earth has also awakened you from just a state of being in a state of trance. So it talks about don't be bitter or angry at this passing, for whatever has gone never really belonged to you. Be patient, wait, and learn from the process of loss. So basically, I'm going to have to go through another little valley before I can reach my peak. I'm not quite sure what this is pertaining to, but it may be just where I'm at right now, which is kind of not really moving. I'm just kind of sitting here. I don't have a whole lot of creativity and stuff inside of me. So yeah, that pretty much sums that one up. Alright, so the next card is what can be favorable, what can help me to success. And this is the number 1, the Shaman card. don't really draw the shaman card too much, but I find it interesting because I'm very interested in shamanism. It's probably what I feel the most connected to spiritually. So the shaman is what can help me to success. And basically this is a gateway card, which offers illumination into the inner universe. So basically it illuminates within, and your power is within. And through the inner working and meditation, the shaman will bring insight and understanding of your true place in the world. It is going to take dedication, patience, and commitment, but I can eventually get there. The shaman awakens your desire to return to the wild. And yes, I do feel that that's true. I've been trying to get more in touch with nature here lately, so I can kind of see that. And you are now in an emotional and intellectual position to bring forth real change in your life for the benefit of everyone. And I have been feeling that here lately. It seems like every intention I put out there, whether it's bad or good, it happens. So there's definitely something surrounding me right now that is bringing forth real change in my life. So I'm supposed to focus, mediate, and apply wisdom. Wisdom's been a huge word for me here lately. It's actually my word of the year and what I've been striving for this year. So, all right, let me scroll down a little bit here. This number 4 card down over here, what attitude should I leave behind? What aspects do I have to regard? Okay, so the attitudes to leave behind, this is the mirror. I drew a lot. Actually, 4 out of 5 of my cards are all major arcana cards, so this is a pretty powerful reading. But anyways, the mirror, in the picture of the mirror is, it's like a dark serpentine kind of woman, and she's holding a golden mirror to her breast, and with her left hand she holds a crystal ball, the orb of seeing held by the dark woman of knowledge. And the heron stands motionless at the water's edge, and a small wooden boat floats in the river current, and inside of it lies an earthreal figure, a sleeping soul awaiting its journey to the island. So basically, this kind of represents the unconscious journey of the soul into deeper awareness and wisdom. So, says patience and prudence are the key words here, although trust plays a large part in the process of crossing to the island, where insights into our own unconscious workings may be revealed. This process differs from the journey of the hooded man, who makes a conscious decision to withdraw and contemplate the universe. In the mirror, a surrender of will is required. There's the key right there. Insights may come from dreams and meditations, but now is not the time to force the pace or drive on with a plan or desire until you have heard what your soul has to say. And maybe that is exactly why I am in this surrender phase. I mean, that's exactly what it says. Surrender of will is required. And I guess maybe in order to move on, I have to be willing to let go of this surrender phase, because I feel very safe in this phase right now. Nothing bad is happening, but also nothing good is really happening. So it says, now is not the time to force the pace or drive on with a plan or desire until you have heard what your soul has to say, and your bruised and wounded spirit has been healed. Be patient. Let the journey commence and awaken afresh and full of energy, ready to deal with the world and the challenges it raises. So basically this is telling me that my surrender of will has to go if I'm going to go through whatever the blasted oak is representing. And so yeah, that makes perfectly good sense. the next card, before I get into my interpretation of the entire reading, is the Great Bear. And this is what attitudes ought I cultivate. So, like, which ones do I need to bring with me, and which ones do I need to work with? And this is 20, the Great Bear. And basically the Great Bear is about renewal and the universal mind, and karma. So basically the reading points, the only thing in life that is assured is that if you wait long enough, it will change. How you survive that change and who you are after it is up to you. The major element in this process is judgment of yourself and others. This may relate to an assessment regarding a personal matter or situation and could be linked to the process of forgiving. It may also relate to a group or social decision. In the process of judgment, both as an individual and on the universal level, honesty is key. Be honest, be forgiving, be patient, but most of all, assured change is at hand. Remember, the universe has a long memory. Nothing is ever forgotten. Alright, so I'm not really sure how I feel about all of this. It seems like to me, this joy card up here is what I'm wanting to attain. That's where I ultimately want to get. That's the higher road, basically, on my path. And it's going to take some major change in order to do that. And lots of major change, and with the Mirror card, it talks about being patient and letting the journey commence and awaken afresh. But it was also talking about a surrender of will. And so that's exactly what I need to leave behind. I need to get out of the surrender of will phase so I can go into this blasted oak phase, or basically move into what I need to be working on next. And over here, it's basically going to take finding my inner shaman in order to combat whatever I'm going to be going through. And it sounds like that it could possibly be somebody close to me, which is what the Great Bear was kind of talking about. It looks like it may be a personal matter, and I don't know if it's going to be regarding judgment on myself. Maybe this is something that's going to be inner, or it may be something that's going to be outer, and that's not really what I'm sure of right now. So yeah, it's going to be, it looks like a long, hard journey to get there. But if I can just keep my eye on the prize, which is joy, then that's what I need to do. So, alright, that's all I've got for this morning, and I've got some more things to contemplate and think on, and thanks for listening in.